On the issue about the collection of call records related to certain members of Congress. You recall the majority asking about this at length in their first two rounds so far today?
Yes.
Did Donald Trump and his co-conspirators try to reach out to members of Congress before January 6th and on January 6th of 2021?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what your investigation uncovered regarding communications with members of Congress that's related to the attack on the Capitol on January 6th?
There was pretty extensive contact with members of Congress. There were instances of members of Congress, again, specifically on January 6th, but also before that, where either they were reaching out to the White House or the White House was reaching out to them, and through conduits to the president, including, as I said, Mark Meadows.
Okay. And what was the nature? Let's start with before January 6th. What was the nature of some of these communications with the White House or with co-conspirators of Donald Trump leading up to January 6th and members of Congress?
Well, it varied. Sometimes the communications were relevant to us to show that people were telling Donald Trump that the things he was saying were not true. Other times they were evidence of the false nature of the things that we're saying. So for an example would be, there are two voicemails that Rudy Giuliani left for senators, and those voicemails show him saying things that were not true, using knowingly false claims to try to get those senators to further delay the certification of the vote.
Now, you just mentioned that there were instances before January 6th of members calling the White House, and I'm summarizing, to basically express that some of the claims the president and his co-conspirators were making were not true. Is that what you just said?
Well, I should be specific. There were a variety of reasons that, and I'm not trying to say that any time someone contacted the White House, they were involved in a crime themselves or doing anything improper. But how this conspiracy that was trying to stop the lawful transfer of power, how that worked, it was important for us to understand. We had evidence from Department of Justice officials that Donald Trump said to them, just say the election is corrupt and leave the rest to me and the Republican congressman. I think given that was the perspective